Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, we're going to be playing the one and only minigun marine himself. His name is Tychus. He does shooty things. It's really cool. That's it. That's all there is. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. We try to do about 4 videos a week. I try to do. I don't know why I'm saying we, but we as a community. Sure, everybody who watches, whatever you want to call it. 4 videos a week. Every week until I die, I guess, or the game falls apart, but who knows which will happen first. But that's it. So Tychus is going to be your main tank-busting, auto-attack, DPS machine, and everything about this character is kind of been buffed up over the last 3 patches now. Because, for some reason, they didn't get it right on the first try, or the second try, and now he finally got the 3rd try with the most recent change. So, number 1, we'll talk about Tychus's abilities, and then we'll talk about the talents, see what's changed for him. Q is going to be Overkill. That is going to be a point-and-click ability that we put on a target, and then we're going to be able to move and shoot while the ability channels. It's also going to do splash damage to targets in the cone around that area, so super useful, right? Basically your main form of wave clear, apart from your grenade, once you get the talents to make that what we need it to do. But our W is going to be frag grenade, nice and simple, very StarCraft, super efficient name, not much else to it. This is going to hit people, it's going to do some damage, it's going to knock them back. Wow, so exciting. I know, tell me that you've never seen anything like that before. Dash. Run and gun, sorry. Dash is a talent. But we're going to just dash a short distance. Run and gun is literally more words in the title than what the ability does. That's not true. It's 1 word less. 1 word less. That's insane. Anyway. We're going to dash. We're just going to scoot along a little line. It goes a distance. Tychus moves in that direction. You get it. It's so easy. Not to let anyone tell you that this character is complicated. Moving on to our trait, which is minigun. And that in and of itself is probably the most complex part of playing Tychus. So activate to have your basic attacks against heroes deal bonus damage equal to 2.5% of their max health for 3 seconds. Now, Tychus can attack 4 times per second, so if an enemy just sits there and eats all the damage, you're going to do 30% of their maximum health over that 3-second duration. Pretty nuts. Now, what that usually equates to for you when you're playing Tychus is he's got a bit of a combo, and as a ranged assassin, that's kind of, not common. But what you're going to do with this character is press your trait, which is your activatable minigun. You're going to pop someone all the way down to, well, whatever health they're at. They're going to lose 30% of it. Then you're going to chase them down with your overkill, your Q, until that runs out, or they're within a very, very short distance to the death, I guess. The 0 health meter. And then you're going to throw your grenade at them. That's going to kill them. Now, I know it's not a combo in the simplest terms where you just push button, push button, push button. But these abilities all work together extremely well to kill targets who aren't expecting lots and lots of damage out of Tychus. And you can really make those things happen a lot better with some good use of your dash. I mean, your run and gun, your E. Ugh, the talent is better than the ability itself. So let's talk about that. This is going to lead into some of the talent changes for Tychus as well. He could have gotten away if he just kept walking up, but he decided to go back in, and then I healed him. Oh no, there's giants. Oh no, there's demons. I only have 3 spiders. I would like my team to come help me, please. Thank you. Anybody? At level 1, though, dash is the talent that we're going to pick up. We're going to increase the range. He got me. I couldn't dash outside the range of the Asmo laser. Unfortunate. I wonder, is he going to die, or are the giants going to kill the fort first? Maiev really into the Asmo kill while the building is still being attacked by giants. Still a giant down there. The fort has now lost about 30% of its life, which cannot be regenerated. I just... Wow. It took me getting all the way back to lane and Ana using her considerable wave clear abilities, let me tell you, to get rid of that giant. So, that was bad. But, back to the talents themselves. Oh, am I going to die again already? No, I have a healer here. There's no way. Got the Malthael. Easy. Dash is going to increase the range of run and gun by 50%, and when cast, Tychus is going to get 20% move speed for 2.5 seconds. Now, one of the changes that Tychus got in the patch prior to this one, they gave him Press the Advantage, which is going to increase his basic attack range by 1. I don't love this talent because it means you're still going to be playing Tychus further back. You're going to be trying to use auto attack range to do fights. You're going to be trying to fight from behind a tank, essentially. But when you take dash, your dash distance becomes so good, and your move speed, obviously on top of that, goes up considerably, that you can just run people down with both your trait and your Q, or whatever the hell it is that you're doing. So, getting out in front of targets who just get shredded by your all of your damage is the way that I like to play Tychus, and I really don't want to waste time using... We're just going to get out of laser real quick. Waste time sitting back, being not aggressive with the character. Maybe that's a me thing, maybe other people like it, but I certainly don't. It's not my favorite. I'll take dash till the day I die. The most recent change to Tychus was to give quarterback a damage increase as well, because increasing frag grenades damage by 20% and its range by 50%. It used to only be 50%, but then they figured out that this has to compete somehow with dash and press the advantage, and they're like, okay, well maybe we need to do a little bit more. And then they did, and now I'm going to die, but I'm going to get a couple things before we go. Oh look, my laser's still hitting a building. Yes, I picked laser. Don't say anything. We'll talk about that later. Okay, killing the Uther, taking... Nope, not the Leoric, though. Leoric is going to get away. Jada looks like she's fine, too. Trading 1 for 1, and I wasn't even expecting to get anything. But I've only got 68 stacks on my next talent, which is just a massive disappointment. I mean, just one more. Anyway, we took in the Rhythm at level 4, not because I think this is the best talent. I think Bigger They Are is, bar none, the best talent on this tier, because having your damage increased to 4% per auto attack means that you're doing, is that 16% per second? So 16% per second for 3 seconds is 32, 42, 48. So you can do 48% of a person's health as long as they are above the 30% threshold. That's ridiculous. Doing almost 50% of a person's health bar, even if it's a fucking tank, is insane. So, I will always say that Bigger They Are is better, but there were plenty of targets on the enemy team that didn't make me necessarily need, or think that I need the extra damage, so we're going full dang, taking in the Rhythm. And the Rhythm is going to increase our duration of our minigun by 0.3 seconds every time that we auto-attack at a hero while it is up, which is pretty good. Oh my god! She's going to walk away because she's Cassia, and she's just got armor from walking around. Feels good, man. Got the laser on the Leoric, feeling nice and tight in the bottom lane here with all of this minion, giant, and objective pressure, and we've still somehow got our bottom fort. So I guess I was complaining about nothing earlier. Whatever. back to our level 7 talent. We're taking Melting Point. This is one of the talents that got updated in the patch prior to this one. And Tychus used to have this ability back in the early stages of his development. So Melting Point is going to add a dot to your grenade, so it's going to deal a little bit extra damage to everything. But that dot is going to affect... Wow, that's a full health last rites. That dot is going to affect minions, mercenaries, monsters by 150% more, I think it is. No, just 100%. But that means that when you take this talent, you throw your grenade at the wave just like that, and then you watch it disintegrate. It's insane how much wave clear he has with his frag grenade just because of this talent. So Tychus can basically double soak once you get to level 7, and it's ridiculous how much better he gets at picking up XP. Oh no. Urel's on the wrong side of the map. That's 4 people running down towards her using ultimates, everything that they've got except she's got her ultimate, and Malthael wasted his on her about 30 seconds ago, so sucks for that. They're just taking all of the ultimates from the enemy team. Just reeks of frustration from them, huh? Anyway, oh, that's a big cage. I think we may lose our Maiev. She is down, but the time has come to keep running at the enemy team. Nope, we lost both our Anna and Maiev. So now everything is scary. I don't want to be here anymore. He almost killed me with that, and I lived. You're welcome. Team. That could have been much worse. We traded 2 for 1. I guess that's a thing that happened, but it didn't feel very good. For anybody else, I felt wonderful. Okay, 2 for 2. We have a Cassia. The character is busted. There's no reason for us to lose this game. Back to the talents, though. Melting Point, you're a double soak machine. Combat Tactician and Relentless Soldier are very good, though. So if you have those talents, I'd say you'll probably pick them about 30% of the time in comparison to Melting Point, because there are reasons to take them. Combat Tactician, specifically, reducing the cooldown of your minigun is insane. So it turns it to an 8-second cooldown instead of a 12-second cooldown, and then if you dash, you basically reset the entire cooldown. It's nuts. Oh my god, he didn't have a chance, because walking down that whole bowling alley of a lane is going to get you fucked up. And then laser, this ability sucks. This ability is just garbage. It's a 22-second duration. It does damage. That's it. That's all it does. The range is kind of whatever. The cooldown is fucking insane. It is a 100-second cooldown for this thing. Leo, there's 4 people here, buddy. You just walked into a party where everyone has guns and doesn't like you. What are you thinking? Then again, I guess our Urel was knocking the enemy team out of range as well on the other side of the map. So fantastic job from them. While we clean it up with the boss. Oh, we should probably turn in. There's only 5 gems required to turn in. I don't have them. Maiev has them. I'm pretty sure Cassia has them as well. Yep, lots of people who have the turn in while our boss is pushing, that we could be doing a boss and turn in push. I guess we're killing people, so it's fine, but my god. Why aren't we turning in? Yes, that. We need to turn in. Now I have 5, so I can go do it myself. But it seems kind of poor timing now. Right. So if this cooldown was 60 seconds, and maybe we reduce the duration to like 18 seconds or 15 seconds, I could see this being more useful. But right now it just doesn't do anything. And team fights, it dies because people just hit it, and it's like, oh, okay. But if you could use it on a short enough cooldown that you could kill buildings with it, I could see it maybe being more pickable, because Tychus could probably just kill heaps all on their own. Wait, did we really not have the turn-in? I thought we had 45. already? I don't know. I'm bad at looking at things, apparently. Please feel free to disregard everything I just said 30 seconds ago about the gems. We still had the turn in, I'm just saying. At 13, we're picking up Neo Steel Coating, which is 75 spell armor for 40 seconds. That's an activatable talent. They also gave Spray and Pray, increased move speed, and increased range on this talent tier, because that was what Tychus got on the first round of changes. They're trying to give him like a Q build in the end game, which isn't necessarily great. I took armor piercing rounds at 16 just to kind of goof around and see what it's like. Each time overkill hits an enemy, it's going to deal increased damage up to 60% bonus damage. 60% bonus damage is going to be 1,200. It's right around 750 to 800 damage on top. So you're doing about 2,000 damage if you're all in the same target and all these hits hit. But, yeah. Not bad. The other ones are just way better. Focusing diodes is what we're picking up at 20 as well, because it's going to increase the range and the damage of the laser drill. If you take laser, you have to take the 20 upgrade, because the range increase, we still never got the turn in.
Hell yeah!
Okay, we did. Did we? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I need to. No, we're not. We're just gonna leave that. I was reading talents. I'm sure we did the right thing. Who knows what actually happened? I didn't even make it on the board. Do you know how upsetting this game was to win? I mean, 10-0. We were never gonna lose, but at the same time, fuck. But focusing diodes increase the range of Draken Laser Drill by 50%, and it's going to deal increasing damage the longer it remains on a single target, up to 100% extra damage. Given that the ability's 311, that means 622 per second, right? Yeah, per second, for the entire time that the laser is up. People usually just get out of the range of the laser. It's not like it's difficult, and you do have to retarget it on what you're doing. But if you're using that on a building that can't move, you can see where I'm going. The building's going to die pretty quick. We did it on the bottom keep on the very end push of that game, but it poofed. It definitely poofed. So, yeah, if you just want to give Tychus one more patch change, Blizzard, I'll, bring that cooldown from 100 seconds to 60, and we're golden. People will start picking the laser, I promise you, and winning with it instead of just whatever is happening with the ability right now. So, thanks for hanging out. That is going to be it. Again, it is Dash, In the Rhythm, Melting Point, Draken Laser Drill, Neo Steel Coating, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Focusing Diodes. What a cool name for a talent, when all of our ability names are really not great. I will see you guys next time. We'll be back with Tassadar, right? The other guy who does lots of auto-attacking in the span of a small amount of time. And we'll have fun with that. All right, bye.